Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is Sunday. Yes, I know. It is Sunday. I almost said June. Why would I say June? Sunday, October 23rd. I'm doing a video today because I won't be doing one tomorrow. And I'm going to say that again. I'm doing a video today on Sunday when I normally would not, because I'm not going to be doing one on Monday. We have a 3-day job coming up, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3 witnesses each day, and it's starting pretty early, so I probably would not have time in the morning tomorrow to do a video. In all possibility, Tuesday might be a bit of an issue also because I have a doctor appointment in the morning before my job starts. Anyway, I have like a bunch to share, so I'm like, well, let me just do this today. That way I have the time. So let's recap the weekend. So Friday, I was off work. I did the video where, and thank you for everyone who responded. I was able to come home from out being in the shops and get on Etsy and order the fabric and the buttons that I wanted within like 15 minutes. So lesson learned there for sure. And a lot of you said that you need to shop months beforehand. Learning that also. So like when I went to Michael's and they had in the summer and they had just put out their Halloween stuff, that's the time to get it. That's the time to go to like Joann's and get the Halloween fabric or whatever. So Friday, Bill went fishing with our neighbors. They have a boat about 2.5 hours away from here, and their boat's big enough they can sleep on it. So he left at 5 o'clock, and he didn't get home until 11 o'clock last night. So I had Friday night. Friday night, I stitched, and I actually watched the movie on Netflix called Do Revenge. It's like a teeny bopper movie. It was good, though. I really liked it. It was good. Read some, and I did not go to bed on Friday until like 2:30 in the morning. I have a hard time sleeping when Bill's not here, but I didn't fret or stress about it. Okay, went to bed at 2:30, was up at 7:30, because Saturday I had a massage at 11, then had to come home, get a shower, go to my mom's I got to my mom's at like 2 o'clock to give her birthday present, which she really liked the blend jet, so I was really glad I got her that. And sat there and talked to them and had a slice of pizza with them, and then went to my dad's. I got to my dad's about 3:15, helping him with his computer. So he paid me $50, which was very much appreciated. I was over there for 2 hours, so it was very much appreciated. My dad just got done like all the floors in their house, so it looked really, really good in there. And then I came home. So I came home, on, now Saturday morning, let me backtrack. First off, I got my first, because I've ordered a bunch of finishing boards from Alyssa at Starry Night Studios on Etsy. I will link her store down below. I got the first one in the mail. Is this not perfect? Like her finishing, I mean, you could hardly even tell it's like 2 boards together. I don't know how she glues them. Like, it literally is perfect. And so I'm going to be finishing I'm Wicked Without Coffee on this as soon as I get the fabric I ordered from Etsy. And it already shipped, so, and you know what? I'm patient now. This stuff doesn't have to be finished immediately when I'm done stitching it. So, but fabulous, fabulous work by Alyssa for sure. And I mean, she's done so well with her store because the new like Christmas series from Cottage Needlework, she has teamed up with them where she's doing the boards for the finishing. Like, if you're someone like me, who I would rather spend my time stitching versus finishing, perfect. And she has so many different things. Like, I have placed a bunch of orders, so I'm getting a bunch of stuff from her. So got that. And then if you see, I'm going to flip you guys around. Bill finished painting the topper for the IKEA cart. So this was just like plain unfinished wood. He spray painted 3 coats of it with the teal, and it matches pretty good. So I actually custom ordered this mug mat from a seller on Etsy. Most of them are this size, and I wanted something a little bigger, so I got this. And this is how like I sat and stitched last night with this on here. I absolutely love it. So this is my Ort container. Oh, someone had asked me a question because when I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's actually a pencil cup. This is my new Ort container. I absolutely love it. So what that is, if you don't know, you know, the little bits of thread that you cut off when you end a thread are called orts. So people also like to call them old ratty threads. But I'm going to wait until this fills up to toss it, but isn't it cool? So then my Raycon earbuds, when I am here listening or watching TV on my iPad when Bill is in bed. This little tray here, I keep my scissors and floss and lip balm in. Jill got this for me for Christmas. Absolutely love that. And then this is my phone holder. So this is perfect. Like it is, I just love it so much. So he did such a great job spray painting it. And what I did, I put, you can't see, but I put moleskin on the underside of this. It's adhesive on one end, on one side. So I just cut it so it doesn't like, you see how it's like just soft. You can't really hear it. So it doesn't get it scraped up by this or scratched up. So, but yeah, there's that. And then I just have my hoops and my lamp and then my completed cross stitch down there. I did get my other weight for the Lowry. So I have 20 pounds on here now and that's perfect. Like that stand doesn't move. So let me flip you back around. So that was, okay, so Friday I stitched. Saturday, so I came home. Now I knew I was getting a bunch of packages. Like I got a piece of fabric in the mail. I got some sticky board. I was getting a couple things and I knew the mail was going to come when I was at my dad's house and I got an email. So I knew everything was here. What I was really hoping was here was my Lowry light bracket because I want to be able to clamp that big light to it. Because right now I'm just using this lamp, which is fine. But the other one that you saw down there, this one, is fabulous. Like it really, I mean, look how much light it puts out, right? The clamp will clamp onto, because this is like grippy here, it will clamp onto a table. I mean, look, it clamps here really well, if you can see. See how it clamps onto that, fabulous. So when I go to Ocean City in December, I'm bringing this lamp with me and I'm going to clamp it to the table because the table is about that thick. But it won't clamp to my Lowry stand very well, but it will clamp to something that's square. So I want to clamp it to the light bracket. And then I also want to hook the light pad iPad stand that I have, the iPad clamp thing that I have on there also. It needs to be just a little further back from my face. So I have this linked in a previous video. If I remember, I'll link it again down below. So what I was hoping was that the light bracket would be in the mail because it did ship last Sunday. So I get all my packages, all the mail, I come in the house, I'm going through, and then I see an envelope that says Love Crafts on it. You're not even going to believe what happened. So I get the envelope and I'm like, why is there nothing in it? This is how I got it. It was cut, no bracket, nothing was in there. It was cut like this. The only thing that was in here was my invoice, which I'm so glad it was in there because it had my order number on it. And I'm like, are you actually fucking kidding me right now? I literally was like, the one thing that I really wanted. So my theory, and I may be totally off base with this, when I showed this, when I told Bill about it, he said the same thing I did. The store is named Love Crafts. Now, there is an adult sex store or, you know, adult novelty store in our area called Love Crafts. So here's what I think. I think whoever cut this package open and stole my bracket thought it was maybe a sex toy. Well, boy, did they get a nice little awakening. And now that bracket is probably in a trash can or in somebody's bin or something. Because look, I mean, that was cut, right? Yeah. And I'm just like, really? So now I'm like, fantastic. Now I have to contact Lovecrafts and say, package came and there was nothing in it. And right away I'm like, are they even going to believe me? Like, why would I try to get another Lowry bracket? But, you know, people do stuff like that all the time. So I came in, sat down, and I took a picture of this, by the way, and held it open so I could send it to them, because they have like chat where you can chat with somebody. Well, they weren't open yesterday. So I left them a message which creates a support ticket. And I have to say, Lovecraft's customer service, because I don't blame Lovecrafts for this. I blame the post office. You know, somebody fucking cut that, right? Anyway, I have to say their customer service, Lovecrafts, is superb, superior, on point. They had gotten back to me this morning and said, we're so sorry that that happened. We're going to ship you out another one. And it already shipped. It shipped today. I got the tracking notice. So it's going to take another week though. So I probably won't get it until this coming Saturday. But I was very, very glad that they handled it like that. And I'm glad that they had another one, because a lot of stores are sold out of it. But yeah, what the fuck is that, right? Yeah. So after I calmed down from that, had sushi for dinner Friday and Saturday, and I got 2 new rolls. I got spicy tuna roll, which I loved. And then I also got tuna and avocado roll, another really good one. So had that, sat down and decided to do some stitching. What did I watch last night? Mind you, every grocery store in our area now is carrying this Clearly Canadian. I'm over the moon. I'm so glad. What did I watch when I was... Oh, okay. One thing that I wanted to tell you guys about. So I have a shit ton of DVDs. We don't have a DVD player anymore. I do have a DVD, CD player on my computer. And I'm like, I told Bill last week, I said, I need to figure out how to get my DVDs, convert them to digital video that I can then watch on my iPad. So I did some searching around last Sunday. I found this program. Now you can either pay $35 a year for it or $60 and you have it for your life. So I was like, it's worth it. It's 60 bucks. It's called WinX DVD Ripper. It works fabulous. You put in the DVD, you click on a button, you select the kind of format, and I always pick MP4, and it takes like 5 minutes to turn it into a digital file. And then I found an app on my iPad where then I put the movie in my Google Drive, which is private. Nobody can access it but me. I put the movie in there because then the app on my iPad lets me access my Google Drive and I can pull the movie. I watched 2 movies yesterday. And I burned I converted like 10 DVDs Saturday night. Fabulous. I even watched a video on it where a guy, that's how I found it. I will link it, the program down below, because man, now I don't need the DVDs. Now I have the movie in digital, and fabulous, just wonderful. So did I watch that last night? I know I watched No Turning Back, or No Looking Back with Lauren Holly. But I know I watched something else. I can't remember. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. I finished my project. Isn't he so cute? So, remember, this is on 28 count new khaki Lugana. And so I made some changes. So these were back-stitched stars in the pattern. I decided to buy star buttons from 123 Stitch and went ahead and put those. The spider's eyes, instead of stitching green, I used, let me try to get up really close. I used AB diamonds from one of my diamond paintings that I had, and it looks so cool. And then the web, instead of using just plain black thread, I used Petite Treasure Braid. So it's a little sparkly, you can't really tell. But didn't it turn out so good? Bill said this is his favorite one that I've stitched here recently. So very cute. And I even ordered a little ghost button because that's how they finished it in the book. So that's my 3rd finish from that book. I'm telling you, I'm going to stitch all 13. I am. My next one I'm going to stitch is this one. And this one's pretty small, so this shouldn't take any time at all. I absolutely love the pumpkins. Love, love, love. So I still had some, because I had ordered a fat quarter of the new khaki Lugana from 123 Stitch. I still had some, so I'm going to stitch this on, because that pretty much looks like the fabric they used. It doesn't say what they used. It does say in the book. And then there's my nice little pumpkin needle minder. So I'm going to start that tonight. I'll probably stitch some tonight after the football game and everything. I think that's it. I think that's all I got. But yeah, it was, so Bill got home, like I said, at 11 o'clock last night. We got in a hot tub and then we went to bed. Got up this morning, went to the grocery store. I made cookies when we came home. We're having meatball subs for lunch, so the meatballs are in the crock pot. And I decided to come up here and do this video. So yeah, it's been a good weekend. I did get my dad squared away with his computer, so that's good. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have all had a good weekend and gotten some stitching done, or just been able to relax and everything. So hopefully I will see you back here on Tuesday. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.